the 30, the 20, the 10. Much anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is Craig Baradon, editor of IGN Insider, and today we're here to take a look at Madden NFL 2006.
The Saints will start this drive from the 30-yard line.
Lots of changes were made to this year's Madden, much more so than in the previous 3 or 4 years. The two biggest changes being in the passing game with the QB vision control and the precision placement passing, which I'm sure you've all read about. These were implemented into 2006 to add an improved level of realism and authenticity to the passing engine of Madden. The best way to effectively use the QB vision and precision placement passing is to select the receiver you want to throw to before the snap. This is done by a quick hold down of a right trigger and the hitting the button with the corresponding receiver that you want to key as soon as the ball is snapped. Now, even though this is the simplest way to effectively use QB vision, it can lead to some problems. Usually the player only has time to make 1 or 2 reads towards their receivers or tight ends or running backs before the defenses are all over the quarterback and the pocket collapses. If you try to throw the ball to anyone outside your QB vision cone, never expect it to be completed unless just by freak chance. The precision placement passing is basically exactly what it sounds like. By using the left analog stick before you throw a pass with the quarterback, you can more accurately place the ball in relation to the route the receiver's running. If you have a receiver running a streak or a fly route down the field and you want to underthrow him like they do in the NFL now, you would just hold back on the left analog stick and your quarterback will not lead the receiver like a typical fly route or streak route, and he'll throw it behind him, which is a great play to run because defenses will usually overcommit or overpursue and won't have time to break on an underthrown jump ball. One of the main problems with the QB vision and precision placement passing this year is it didn't make passing more efficient or more fun, it just made it more difficult. So in a nutshell, QB vision and precision placement passing was a great idea. It's just implemented a little inefficiently. With a lot of practice, anyone can get good at it, but for the casual Madden player, it'll take a little bit of time. It's a little too much hassle added to the passing game, or a passing game in the Madden franchise that really was fine the way it was.
With the throw, the defender's got it.
Also, in Madden Football 2006, for the first time, the receivers or anyone on offense in the open field has head tracking now, head tracking animation. So when the ball's in flight or the ball's in air, players' heads will now look at the ball or watch the ball as it travels around the field, which eliminates those blind catches that we got all too familiar with in Madden, any of the previous Maddens, where receivers will be running down the field and looking straight forward or looking at some hot cheerleader or their grandmama in the stands or something, and the ball will just magically drop into their hands perfectly in stride. Now the receivers will actually watch the ball like they teach you in middle school and high school football, will watch the ball into their hands, and defensive backs as well in coverage. So it's a big improvement to this Madden. I don't know how head tracking managed to stay out of the Madden football series for this long, but good thing we got it now. The answer to the defense's hit stick last year is the truck stick on offense this year. It is the exact same thing as the defensive hit stick. It's timing based, just like the hit stick was. So in order to get good at using it, it takes perfect timing, a perfect timed flick of the right analog stick to effectively bowl over or truck over a defensive player. And as fun as the truck stick is, and as cool as an idea as it sounded, it's really not as efficient as we would hope. I'm sure as soon as you start running the ball for the first time playing Madden, you're going to be using the truck stick like crazy. But after 1 or 2 games, it's easy to realize that despite just being fun to use, it's not very functional during the course of the game. It's best if you want to use the truck stick, which I'm sure everybody does, and only in short yardage or goal line situations where you just need one big push or one big broken tackle to give you an extra yard or so. If your running game relies more on sweeps and quick tosses, don't bother using the truck stick. One of the biggest single-player modes, well actually the biggest single-player mode in the last 10 years of the Madden series is NFL Superstar, which found its way into 2006. Now users who love to play Madden single player all by their lonesome can hop into Superstar mode and experience the life of an NFL player on and off the field, not just by playing games like franchise mode. Superstar mode is incredibly immersive. If you like it, you'll play it for hours and hours. The most important part of Superstar mode and the creation of your character is the parent selection. Make sure when you're selecting your parents for Superstar that you get a good combination of traits between your parents. There's so many aspects of Superstar mode that you can participate in. Besides the basics of talking to your mentor, which is always going to be Terrell Davis. You can hire agents, field endorsements, you can audition for movies, and you even have to take the infamous rookie IQ test, which is pretty fun. And like I said, you'll go through the draft. Some team will pick you up depending on the parents you selected and how you did in interviews, and the IQ test and such. That will ultimately determine what team is interested in you and how high or low you'll go in the draft. A new minigame in Madden NFL 2006, which you can access from either the franchise mode or the new NFL Superstar mode, is game plan preparation. Essentially what this allows is for practicing certain plays the 3 days leading up to Sunday's game, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They're specifically coach-chosen plays. You can't choose the plays yourself. But if you execute them efficiently and well during the game plan days, you can get attribute and stat boosts for the players involved in those plays. The reason why this year's Madden was scored lower than the last few years is just because simply it's not as much fun to play as it has been. The ambition that EA had for Madden 2006 fell short just simply because of its implementation. Madden has historically been a fantastic game, an almost perfect football game. It's a 9-5, 9-6 score every year. But this year it just happened to take a step back. It isn't as much fun to play as it has been. That's where the 8-8 comes into play. It's still a great game, just not up to the level of superiority that Madden has been in the past. That's about it for the video review. Thanks for watching and have fun playing.